Good morning. It's another beautiful day in Pennsylvania, and we're in the Tiadaghton State Forest. I'm here with Jeremy78.
Hi.
Hey, and we're going to do an overnighter. We got ourselves a campsite reserved, which is right through all that brush back in there, and it features this nice little access point to Pine Creek. And as you can see, it is a beautiful misty morning here. So what all have we got planned besides camping here tonight, Jeremy?
Golden Eagle Trail is right behind us, along with Dragon's Back Trail and the whole Wolf Run Wild area. So we got our choice for adventure.
Nice. All right, so we're planning to do about a 9-10 mile loop today, I guess, and then come back here to the campsite that we've got reserved. And as for tomorrow, who knows? So what do you think? Want to get started?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it. So we reserved a spot in the Black Walnut Bottom Campground, part of the Tiadaghton State Forest. So there's a nice parking area, but you do have to hike into your campsite. And so this is site number 16 right here. Got a picnic table, we got the fire pit, and a decent amount of space here for tents. Not ideal for hammocks, but we've both got tents, so we're all set. And you can see the next campsite is right over there. And basically there's a line of them along this road that is not open to motor vehicles, but probably not too many more than 16 campsites back here, huh? Maybe 16 or 20. I don't know if there's a couple more back there. So we figured we would wear our day packs for the hike today, and then I imagine you did as well. I brought my regular, backpack, which I'll switch to at the end of the day. It has, my tent in it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So bring it back here for the, for tonight. And when we're done with our hike today, we can also stop by our cars, where I arranged do-it-yourself trail magic in the form of some sodas and things like that.
I brought hot dogs.
Ooh, all right. We have fancy chocolate too. So I mean, we're just living it up here.
We're gonna live it up on this trip.
There are latrines at this campground here, which are very nice. They have toilet paper and hand sanitizer. So, comfort station it's called. So we're starting out on the Dragon's Back Trail. Looks like we got a nice climb to do. There's the road down there. And about a mile, I guess, to the Golden Eagle Trail. So from the map, it looks like this thing zigzags as it climbs rather steeply. But I guess we had a nice little cruise along the Pine Creek Rail Trail to get to here, huh?
Yeah, nice warm up.
Yeah. So hopefully we're ready for this. This trail marked by yellow blazes. See a double blaze right there, alerting us to a switchback. So, up we go. Another switchback on the Dragonback Trail. So we've probably gone, what do you think, 0.6 miles or so?
That sounds exactly right.
And what are you munching on?
This is an RX bar. Blueberry RX bar.
Contains egg whites. Ooh. All right. Yep, so gonna be heading up this way. Shouldn't be too long before we hit Golden Eagle. Okay, and then as we loop around, we're in the Wolf Run Wild area, and we're kind of doing a loop clockwise, and it should take us around to several vistas are indicated on the map. So once we get to high ground, there should be some interesting things to see. Let's go. All right, we made it to another switchback. And so this is the Quarry Mountain Trail. And We're thinking that probably when we get to the top here, then we'll get to Dragon's Back Trail. And then about 3 miles or something to the Golden Eagle Trail. Should have a vista up there on our left somewhere. Are we about to level out finally?
Looks like it.
I think we're both working up a sweat here, huh?
Yeah.
Temperature's probably in the 50s. It's, here comes a cool breeze. It actually feels good. Woo. Yeah, I think it was about 52, 53 degrees when we started. And the sky was really, really cloudy. Starting to clear up now a bit. And we're hoping that we won't have to deal with any more rain either. Oh, are we switching back yet again?
Yeah.
Okay.
One more. I like these flat sections between each switchback.
Yeah. These are, we have noticed a couple of places where you could potentially camp.
Yeah, sling a hammock.
There's a nice spot over there. So, yeah, along this trail, as long as you're carrying your water up, got a few options. Well, it turned out at that last, what we thought was switchback, we weren't supposed to switch back there. And we went up the hill just a little ways before we realized there was no blazes. And also, it just seemed like we were going in the wrong direction because there was supposed to be a vista up on our left. So we got ourselves back on track, and oh wow, look at that.
Pretty good reward.
Nice. So there's the Pine Creek Canyon. So the road down there, that's PA State Road 414. Weber's Vista. Bench here too. Is this a suitable place for a coffee break, or what do you think? Do you want to try to go farther?
Oh, I could always do it for coffee. Let's check the map and see what we want to do. I'll take my pack off either way.
Good idea. Well, we just had a short but fairly intense climb. Jeremy, I say the trail owes us a few downhill portions by now. Seems like we got a lot of uphill in the bank. Should be getting a little downhill payoff at some point. Nice open forest here on this ridge top. Well, we just came out through these ferns here. You can see the yellow blaze right there. And we come to this clearing right here. Big wide road. We took a look at the map because it looks like there's a trail over here. If we came this way and we want the Golden Eagle Trail, I guess we would continue straight.
Just straight on.
But we should also see the Golden Eagle Trail here on our right somewhere, somehow. Maybe it's just farther down.
So Golden Eagle Trail is going to be orange blaze. So if we see orange blazes,
okay.
that's all we'll know.
All right. Looking for orange.
Looks awesome up here.
Definitely see from the ridges over there that we've gained some elevation, haven't we?
Yeah.
This thing still goes up a little ways. We keep wondering how much more we're going to have to ascend. Like I said, we are owed some downhill stretches. What's this sign here? Okay, this is Bonnell Run Vista.
That's a nice view. Did you want to stop here?
Yeah, this would be good.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we're taking a little break here at Beulah Vista, and we're each gonna have something to eat, maybe have some coffee. Here's our bench. And here's my lunch. Smoky barbecue pinto beans. What are you having for lunch?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead. In here I got some couscous with some seasoning I made, and some other raisins and cashews, and I'm gonna mix in with it. Going for a Moroccan style dish here. I think that's what it's called. It was set up to cold soak, but I'm gonna go ahead and boil the water to get things going here.
So you got the alcohol stove with you this time, huh?
Yeah, I got the alcohol stove.
Jeremy's got his hot cup of Joe, and we got some cowboy coffee on the way from my cook pot. Just had some smoky barbecue beans and ate that whole package, so that should do me for a good while. That's pretty hearty stuff. Hanging out here at Beulah Vista, taking a nice little break. We're deep in the woods now on the Golden Eagle Trail. It's a really beautiful section. Lots of big old trees. Check that one out. That one's been here a while. Or this one. Wow.
A lot of blowdowns here. You ever
Yep.
you come across these sections of the forest? It's just like, what happened here? Like so many trees are down.
Wonder if this part qualifies now as old growth. You know?
Yeah.
We are getting some slippery roots through here. We have both slipped, and I did fall. We're trying to capture each other on film, taking a taking an epic tumble, but haven't gotten lucky yet. I think we're going to cross this stream unnecessarily so that we can get to this tiny waterfall. Isn't that cute? Good place to fill up too. Looks like we've had a wasp city right here.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Guess when it's this easy to get, I'm not gonna pass it up.
Yep, I agree.
I'll go this way. You go that way. Good luck. Ooh. There wasn't a real easy way to do it. But nice and cold.
Straight on in.
You don't go the way I came back. I ran into a hole here. I think it was this hole.
That may be Wolf Run way down there, or a tributary. So we're on the Golden Eagle Trail. It's supposed to go alongside Wolf Run at some point. So maybe that's what we're doing. Gotta definitely watch your step with your left foot, because we got quite a drop here to our left. Beautiful little section here, huh?
Yeah, nice stream.
Look at the way the stones deposited over there. They look like slabs. They look like sheets that are stacked there. That's wild. And even more like this over here. Now, is this some kind of slate, you think? It seems like slate does that, right? Forms those kind of sheets or shards or whatever. So when you pass by something like this, birch bark that's peeling off easily, you could grab yourself a strip or so for a fire starter. So Jeremy just grabbed some, and in the process stepped on that rock right there and went sliding right down. So I'm gonna get some too, but I'm gonna take a different route, I think.
Okay.
Mind
Yeah.
that.
Don't go that way.
Yeah, don't go this way. If I'm not successful, you'll catch me taking a tumble.
Oh, did you get me on that?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Sorry, tree. Oh, here we go.
Funny thing is, as soon as I took that step on there, I said, why did I do that? Right in my head.
I'll just take that strip.
Yeah, I got plenty here.
Leave the rest for the next person.
Good example, though.
Okay.
You know what? You can shove it all in my back of my pack if you want.
Okay. Now, back up without slipping down a rock. And success. Okay. Yep. Right on top. Okay, so we've been doing the Wolf Run portion. Wolf Run is way down there now. We see these double blazes here in the Golden Eagle Trail heading up that hill. So it's time to climb, because I guess we've been going mostly south. We're gonna double back sort of north-northwest and up along a ridge where our remaining two vistas are supposed to be waiting for us. And then looks like down the other side of that ridge and back down to the road. So, you ready to climb again?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Well, we have been climbing. Woo! So we're up onto the ridge now, and I guess we're near the top. We come to this thing, which is really interesting. Turns out you veer to the right of it on the trail. Try not to slip and fall down the hillside as I look the other direction and film this thing. Pretty cool formation here.
Yeah.
Little hideaway there. All right, well, that climb was a little bit of a butt kicker, and we were ready for a break. We came up, so just on the other side of Jeremy here, just down there, the trail comes toward us, and it comes around, you know, beside these rocks and stuff. Comes out over there, and then you can come out onto the top of these rocks. So we just hiked by these, and now we're sitting on top of them. We got a view of Pine Creek through the trees right down there, but I mean, it's not a great view, so we're not sure if this is Raven's Horn Vista, but we were ready for a break and a snack. And if it's not Raven's Horn Vista, we should be coming to it down there just a little ways, so we'll see. And then we got one more vista after that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice trail so far. Nice
Yep.
day hike.
It has been very nice. Down near Wolf Run is just beautiful. And then, so finally, you know, came to that place where the trail started going up the ridge. And it winds quite a bit. There's several switchbacks there. Kind of an intense climb, but it's not that long. And so now I think we're up on the ridge. I think as we head more in a northerly direction, we'll come to that other vista, that last one, and then back down the ridge, I think, and then down to the road, which is beside Pine Creek down there. So that is the plan, and we're doing pretty well on time. We should get back to camp in time to build a fire, and maybe break out some hot dogs, which Jeremy brought. So yeah. Well, I guess we had more climbing to do, because we continue up. Got some very cool rock formations along here. Love these layers. It's very cool. It looks like we gotta go up farther. Maybe Raven's Horn is at the top of that thing. Beautiful. Yeah. Now let me see how far out here I can go and be comfortable.
There you go.
I bet I can go about this far, and that's pretty good right here.
It's not a sheer drop off.
Well, we're up on top of Raven's Horn now, which is a you know, rock outcrop that you could sit on and overlook this valley, but not quite my style. Old dude doesn't like sheer drops below him, so I scooted out onto the rock a little ways. That's about as far as I want to go, but beautiful view. And so Pine Creek would be down there. I'm guessing that Wolf Run comes in from the left here and empties into Pine Creek down there. Coming back down the side of the ridge now from Raven's Horn. There was supposed to be another vista shortly after that. We never did see it. There might have been just a little side trail that went around to one, so we may have missed it. But we've had some pretty good vistas. Raven's Horn, well, you got to climb whichever direction you go. This is, if you come from the north, it's probably a, you know, going south. It's probably a milder climb, but still the same elevation. So you come from the other side, it's pretty steep. And, you know, we took the break at that one rocky outcrop, but we had more climbing to do after that, and some of it very steep. So, yeah, you got to work for it. We had just a short shower. I took my, you know, the rain kind. I took my umbrella out, trying to scare it off. I think it might have worked. I think it might have worked, yeah.
Good job.
Now we're heading back down to Route 414, and then a short walk over to the campground. So, not a bad loop. About 10 miles. Some really nice strolls through parts of it. A few intense climbs, and several nice vistas. So, all in all, I'd say a success.
Definitely. So glad we came out to do this.
Yep, me too. And good choice on your part for this loop today.
Thanks.
Blueberries. And lots more blueberries over here. What do you think, folks? Safe to eat? Neither one of us knows. And, you know, we figure no reason to risk it. More for you when you come out here. So. We got other stuff to eat, so. And we're getting close to the bottom here. You can't really see, but when we look to the left, we can see the ridge across from Pine Creek, and it's now, the top of it is now way up there. So we should get to the road fairly soon, and then we'll be preparing to set up our camp. Okay, we just came out right there. That's the Golden Eagle Access Trail. This is called Clark Farm right over here. And that's what this sign tells us, right? So we got Clark Farm right here, which means that we are south of the campground. And the Pine Creek Rail Trail is right here. So we can take that back to the parking lot. What do we got there? Anything useful? No.
Information on the trail we just did.
Just another old dude standing on some rock.
That's that rock you were crawling out on earlier.
Is that the same one?
Yeah, that's that point there.
Okay. Yeah.
I would imagine.
The rock itself just looked different to me. See, he also doesn't want to go any farther than that point. He doesn't want to go. I want to go all the way out on that ledge. Okay. Can we get back to the rail trail over here?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Back to the parking lot for maybe a soda. And we got to get supplies from our vehicles anyway, huh?
Yeah.
So this Pine Creek Rail Trail, a lot of people bike it. How long is it altogether, do you know? From end to end?
I think it's 60 miles.
60 miles?
In the
Okay.
end.
0.8 miles to the parking lot, I guess. All right, we had to stop by the parking lot to our cars, and I switched to the big pack. Did you also switch your pack? You got a different one?
Yeah, same pack. I just made it. I just stuffed it fuller.
Okay, and as you can see, Jeremy's being an animal. He's got
See how far I make it.
2 packs of wood, some hot dog buns, and I'm carrying a nice comfy chair. Not exactly ultralight, but that's okay.
We deserve it.
Yep. Of course, we've had to deal with a steady sprinkle, you know, since we finished our hike and got back to our cars to rearrange stuff, but it seems to have stopped. Well, I spoke too soon. I guess the rain is not quite done with us. I thought I'd wait just a few minutes and before setting up my tent. And Jeremy has gone back up the path out there and to the left where he dropped a couple of those bundles of firewood. So he's going back to retrieve those. But we should be able to get a nice fire going with, you know, dry firewood, and we've got our birch bark for fire starters. Alrighty. Hey, who's responsible for that? This guy is, yeah. We've been doing our camp chores here, some of them. They're in progress. So I got my tent set up. Jeremy's been getting the fire going. I guess you're going to be setting your tent up somewhere.
Yeah, I just wanted to sit down and enjoy the night.
Yes. I just want to make sure I got everything in there so I wouldn't have to fumble with it in the dark. And now I'm ready to set a spell. Yeah. So hopefully the umbrella on the chair helped keep that dry. Well, night has fallen at the campsite. Jeremy is cracking open the dogs. So yeah, I'm gonna put some hot dogs on this.
Hot diggity dog.
They've got this grate for us here, and so we got our camp chairs here, and We're just hanging out and talking, having a good old time.
You want to get that sizzle?
Yes.
Let's get that sizzle.
Get that sizzle.
Use this knife. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Little sizzle.
Okay.
What do you think? Start with 4?
Subtle sizzle. 4 sounds good, yeah.
We'll start with 4, then we'll eat another 4.
Well, settled into my tent now. So Jeremy and I had a good old time sitting beside the fire for quite a while. I guess it's probably between 9 and 10 o'clock. It's probably going on 10 o'clock right now. And yeah, so we had some hot dogs and otherwise just chatted and had a good time. We're thinking maybe we'll save a little bit of firewood for the morning. A little bit is left, and probably won't be getting up terribly early, and just kind of enjoy camp in the morning. The overnight low is forecasted to be 41. In the morning, it's possibly supposed to be windy. So I hope not. I hope it's calm, and I hope it's not raining, and we can just hang out and enjoy camp in the morning, have some coffee, cook some breakfast, etc. But we'll see how it goes. But for now, nighty night. Good morning. Well, after a visit to the comfort station, which is a little ways behind me there, I'm ready to fire up some coffee. Black Walnut Bottom Campground. Quite a few campsites that are pretty spacious. Picnic tables, fire rings. And of course, we've got the Pine Creek Rail Trail beside us here, which bicyclists use. So I imagine some of them avail themselves of this campground as they do their journey. Even after dark last night, we saw the headlamps of 2 or 3 cyclists. Here we are, campsite 16, and look who's stirring. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Well, how did you like your new tent?
Not a lot of headroom.
Oh,
it's hard
yeah.
to get dressed and undressed in there.
Mm.
Other than that, good length, good width.
Uh-huh.
But
do we want to mention the brand in case people are
Sierra
curious?
Designs, high side.
Sierra Designs, okay.
It's built for bike camping because the poles collapse down pretty short. Packing onto a bike. I'm bummed out I left the coffee in the car.
Oh, I've got some.
Oh, good,
and
good.
I have my cook pot. 25-inch sleep pad.
The Neo Air X Lite. Yeah. The extra 5 inches are totally worth it.
Getting the coffee on for 2. Jeremy, you get to experience cowboy coffee this morning.
Can't wait.
So be prepared to swallow a few grounds.
All right, I'll brush my teeth after. Brush the grounds out.
A little bit of fire from the last of the wood. Enjoying a little cowboy coffee by the morning fire. Yeah. So here's what's left in the pot. You can see most of the grounds are in there. You do get a little in your cup when you do the cowboy coffee. Looks like I used the last of my fuel too, so we were thinking about some biscuits and gravy, but can't very well do that if I'm out of fuel. So we were talking about maybe going into town someplace and getting some breakfast. But anyway, what do you think of the cowboy coffee?
Oh, it's great. Delicious. Better than my instant.
You didn't have to swallow too many grounds, did you?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Okay, we've hiked back out from our camp. So that was a nice camping experience out there.
Oh, I loved it.
So now I guess we're gonna drive north from here. See if we can find some food. Yeah, so a new adventure.
Yeah.
A road adventure. Let's do it. So this is the Hotel Manor in Slate Run. They don't open until noon though, but looks like a nice place. Nice deck here, and some tables over here, some chairs facing Pine Creek. Pretty nice, but not meant to be this morning for us. All right, we're pulling into Fry Brothers Turkey Ranch restaurant, something like that. It's about an hour from where we camped, but that's okay. We were in a pretty remote area, so we had to drive to where we could get a hot breakfast. They brought us a little pot of coffee. It's all right. Not as good as our coffee, though, huh?
Coffee in the wood. Coffee in the woods is always better.
Yes. Well, cheers. We're going with Bacon Ranch Burger. What do you got there? Oh, man.
Hot turkey sandwich, mashed potatoes.
Oh.
It does have a top. We were wondering if it was topped. It's topped.
What would you call it? Slathered in gravy. Slathered in gravy.